So you've been working as a senior systems engineer. Thank God for the opportunity. How do you now got into cloud? How did you get into cloud? And I see your first job was with a big consulting firm.
Yes. So how I got into cloud, and
Mhm.
I'll try to be honest with you because I think this is very important for everyone. Um, so in terms of qualifications wise, I've got a lot of qualifications, but I'm not saying all of the qualifications I was studying, fully studying. So there was a situation where I was just writing certifications. There's something called brain dumps. Maybe you won't understand that, but people in IT do understand it. So I was not prioritizing the knowledge, I was prioritizing the certifications. That affected me a lot because I didn't have extreme knowledge, but I did have a lot of qualifications. It gives me a lot of problem when I move into senior positions and stuff. And then I came across a very good friend of mine, and his name is Randani Chivangana. He's still my mentor even now. And then he's the one who advised, say, in life, there's no shortcut. There's only three steps that you need to follow if you want to be successful in your career. You invest in your knowledge, make sure that you study hard. And then once you studied, push your certifications. Once you got that certification, obviously it's you out there selling yourself, maybe LinkedIn or wherever, talking to hiring managers and stuff. But what I've learned is that and I know most people think maybe I'm bragging about this, and I'm not. I can assure you guys now that I don't even remember the last time I click on apply for any job. People come to me and say, "Hey,
Mm.
there's this company looking for people. Do you want me to ask them to interview you?" If I
Okay.
think I'm not happy where I am, then I say, yeah. So there is still a lot of job opportunity within the cloud industry. It's just a matter of how you structure your process around it.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, I love this point about Uguti. Now we were just one of those people at some point whereby, as long as I
Mm,
have a certification, but you were not really skilled. I think that's the right term. See, but you didn't really have the
yes,
skills. So,
yes.
how did you move to the first job in the cloud space?
So the first opportunity, it was with a company called EbenNet. I was a 365 slash a cloud engineer, but more on the Microsoft side. It was a small company, but for effects experience in cloud, imagine I've got that passion of cloud. I've got this small company that is giving me the whole opportunity to do anything that I want within the cloud environment
Mhm.
for all our clients. So I
Okay.
was the only cloud engineer within that company, so all the opportunity, the skills, the experience was coming to me. So I gained a lot of experience from that company, though I was not using AWS, and my passion was in AWS. But I gained a lot of experience because the cloud is the same, just the different names. So, but I gained a lot of experience, and also I gained a lot of confidence because what I've realized about myself before, I had a little bit of fear that, okay, let's say I'm working for a big bank. We maintaining the main website. I used to have that fear of, yo, what if I click this thing and then the application just stop running and then the bank loses billions and billions. So the confidence, I think I gained it a lot from that company. And then I didn't have any fear. And I think it's because of the support that I was getting from the company. And yeah, it was a great opportunity for me.
TK, I'm so happy that you got an opportunity to get some experience from the small company where cloud is concerned. But now, how did you move? How did you get the opportunity to work for one of the big four firms?
I think um, for me to get all these opportunities that I'm getting, it's more of my effort. Um, the effort that I put into this cloud engineering certification knowledge, it was very, very good. And also in terms of some experience that I didn't receive from the companies, and I always say this thing, you can still get it on your own, but because you can always create those free accounts from AWS. Whatever you're studying from this video, you can do it on your side free of charge. So
Okay.
basically, what I do, I start my own projects, try to create a pipeline, build an application, whatever, create a blog about it, share about the error message I've been facing, how I resolved it, and share on LinkedIn. And that is also part of marketing. I was also marketing myself when I was doing that. And I guess that is the reason why I'm still getting a lot of inboxes, people trying to book me for interviews, but I reject them now because I'm happy where I am.
Yo, I know, guys. No, it's fine. No, no, no. We get it. Can you give us, obviously, you're not going to share your own salary, but can you give us a salary range when it comes to cloud? Because you've held different positions now. You know, you worked in
Mhm.
different companies. Guys, this guy have worked like in 13 companies. So he's been around. Hey, how does it look like? Yeah, without sharing your current salary.
Oof, this is a tough one to answer here because it depends. Um,
Okay.
First, obviously, your salary depends on how you sell yourself with the hiring manager or your HR. Um, and also, it also depends on where you're coming from. Um, the reason I'm saying that is that even
Mhm.
though the market for cloud engineer, let's say it's 1 million a year, but currently you
Right.
are earning 300,000 a year. You can't expect that company to jump you from that 300 and give you that million. So it also depends on what you are currently earning. And also, it
Mm.
depends on your experience. How many years of experience do you have?
Okay.
Skills within the experience. If it's DevOps, because it involves a lot of knowledges and a lot of skills, obviously it will boost you a lot. And also, it depends on the number of certifications you have. Because if you go for an enterprise company or a managed an IT company, it's different because they
Mhm.
will also require your certificate to boost their company. But if you are going for a normal company like banks, they don't really require, they just need to validate that indeed you are certified. But they won't use those certification maybe to gain something from AWS or from Microsoft Azure. That's also different because some
Okay.
companies do pay you that, hey, you are well certified, we're going to use your certificate. They also give you extra money for that. So this one is a tough
Okay.
one. It depends. This one, it depends.
Okay. Because no, but I understand maybe when a company is going for a tender, so they will have to show that they have someone who is
Yes.
certified. So they have to compensate you for that because they are using your certification.
Yes.
No, no, no. I understand what you mean. Like I get
100%.
it. Um, but when you love banking, because even now, don't mention the company, but even now you still work for a bank. You still work for a bank. Do you work remotely?
Yes. So I not fully remotely, but it's once a week we do go to the office. Uh, but if you don't feel okay, you are free to stay at home and work from home 100%. Because
Mhm.
normally going to the office is when you want to connect with the team, have a chat. Because some people work from different provinces as well, but they do travel to Gauteng, so we do the meetup.
Okay. I love your company. I've spoken about them on my TikTok. I've mentioned that they are one of the best companies to work for. So I know you are
Yes,
well taken care of. I know,
very.
like we are well taken care of. This company, guys, I've spoken about it. But TK, thank you so much for your time. Before I let you go, okay, let's say I'm watching this interview. What do I need if I need to get into the cloud space? You are saying there's a lot of opportunities, but what key
Mhm.
skills do I need? What key certifications do I need? Where do I start?
Um, so, um, this is what I always say, and I know um, some colleges won't agree with me when I say this, but In IT, if you realize or if you do your research very well, learning is free. And I've been saying this thing, learning is free, guys. There's a lot of resources that you can get from internet. Yes, obviously, when I say free, I'm not saying your internet will be free. I'm not saying your laptop will be free. But getting study material online is free. And even if it's not that free, there's always a lot of platform which are extremely cheap. This platform like your Udemy where you can get a course for less than 300 rand. It's a
Right.
full course, well updated course, super professional course for less than 300 rand. So to get to this, obviously go to their website. If you want to go with AWS, go to their AWS website. If you go to Microsoft, go to Microsoft Azure website and start trying to understand and your career path that you want to follow, because it's always depend on where you want to go and your passion as well. But